check out my brand new 11.6 inch Apple MacBook. Now the last time you saw this, it looked like an Acer Chromebook. Now this could be the best April Fool's joke I've ever played, or it could be an epic fail. Let's take a look inside the box. Wow, that looks absolutely amazing. So the guys really have done a fantastic job on this. We've got gold around the keyboard and of course around the trackpad, gold around the bezel of the screen, and then I've switched this out for the Mac OS X El Capitan wallpaper. And then of course we have got gold on the lid of the laptop and the much needed Apple logo. So the question now remains, will I be able to April Fool my wife into thinking that she's getting a new Apple MacBook? So a lot of you have asked how I keep my studio and indeed the editing room dust free, and what sort of technology I use or what sort of cleaners I use. Well, it's really pretty simple. First of all, the reason I keep it so clean is because it appears on camera and I don't want to show dust on my videos. And secondly, I like to work in a clean environment. I think it's very important to do that. So I dust with a simple anti-static duster, as you saw there, at least 3 times a week. And then I also have microfiber cloths that I just wipe everything down. I generally don't use any sort of cleaners, apart from if there is marks on my laptop screen, for example. And then I just use a simple tech cleaner, something like Muck Off, to spray on and then polish off. So now for the moment of truth. Did my April Fool's joke in fact fool my wife? Well, I have to do this in story format because my wife doesn't like appearing in videos, and I have to respect that wish. In fact, a lot of my family know I do YouTube, but they only very rarely appear in my videos. Anyway, back to the April Fool's joke. When I presented this to my wife, she acted very surprised. She acted over the moon. She was overjoyed that she'd got a new Apple product, but the joke was on me. After about 5 minutes of me being convinced that the joke had worked, she actually revealed that she knew this was going to be a Google Chromebook about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Because of my bad hiding capabilities, she had seen the box to this on one of my shelves. So I failed, the joke was on me, but she still really likes it. And in fact, she's so used to using a Google Chromebook when her last one eventually stopped working, that she was glad that she had the same sort of operating system to use again. And to be honest, I really like it. I think they've done a fantastic job. Now, a lot of you have actually asked me previously, is a Chromebook any good? And I want to talk to you a little bit about that in today's video, because this is a very simple laptop. It's got quite limited features, but for the most part, it does what most people do for most of the time. And that is check emails, browse the internet, and create the occasional document. And you can do all of that with ease with a Google Chromebook. They're nice and cheap, and this one's really well made. It's got some good connectivity on the side. We've got a couple of USB ports, a memory card slot there as well, and also an HDMI connector round on this side here. So I think it's a really good choice if you want a cheap budget laptop that's definitely better than those awful netbooks from years and years ago. This is really quite functional. Certainly does everything most users need, and it does everything that my wife needs from a laptop as well. So thank you very much for watching my video. This is where the video ends.